Hello.
Hello, Courtney. And also hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
It's time to draw some fucking spider girls. So, how's everyone doing today, and how are you doing today, Courtney? I already know, but you can share with the class if you'd like.
Guys, I'm not dead.
When you were a YouTuber, you constantly get comments from people saying like, "Oh my god, are you dead? When are you gonna post your next video?" Even if you posted a video like literally a week ago, or if you're streaming constantly. Because they don't have a mind to actually check and see what your history is. They just assume that because they haven't seen you in a long time that you're not active, even though that's YouTube's fault, not yours. It's
I've been
fun.
streaming. And I post a video once a month. And I post in the community tab constantly. I'm not dead.
I'm hungry. I ate lunch a few minutes ago, but I'm still hungry.
What'd you have?
Molly.
Tamale.
Not a hot tamale, just a regular tamale.
Just a normal average tamale.
I'm sorry, but does Spider-Gwen have 8 legs? Didn't fucking think so. Checkmate, atheists.
She's not even a real spider.
Yeah, she just has a spider motive. She's not an actual spider girl.
She was just bitten by a spider.
I guess that makes me a Spider-Man too. Wait, was I ever bitten by a spider? I know I was bitten by mosquitoes. Does this make me a mosquito man?
I've been bitten by various bugs throughout my life. Am I just insect person?
You know, I kind of want to design a druid subclass that's dedicated to like insect transformations. That'd be cool.
That'd be neat.
Or like insect themes. Bacon Pizza comments, but he got hidden. I still don't know how to draw boobs. It's simple. You do this. That's a boob. That's how you draw a boob.
Circle. And another circle.
And then 2 smaller circles, and then close your laptop and go to church because you have sinned.
Hey guys, did you play Deltarune? If so, what's your thoughts? It was good.
It was enjoyable. Very, very funny. Toby Fox is always really good at the humor. And making the giggles.
Doing the japes. You mean nut dealer?
I really wish OBS had like a built-in leveler.
Yeah. Am I too loud?
It's like, it keeps fluctuating because like I have the volume from Discord at one level, and then I have the volume for my music at another level, and neither of those I can get to balance, so that way you can hear the music slightly, but then you keep coming in and you're talking at a normal volume and stuff that I can hear just fine, but for OBS it's really loud. Yet if I turn that down, then the music is completely impossible to hear. And if I turn the music volume up in the browser view, then it's so loud that it will drown you out, so I can't hear you.
Can you turn Discord as a whole down?
No, because that'll wind up affecting then the volume in OBS, and then you won't be able to be heard by the other people.
Okay.
I just wish that you could define audio streams via program instead of overall. That would be nice.
Ooh.
Makeup.
Yes.
Nier Automata has such a great soundtrack.
It does.
Also, yes, this is a sexy spider because liberals want spiders to be even sexier. I like how that statement implies that spiders were already sexy. Well, when people do the music sync for movies and games and stuff, because I have done that, it's not as bad because you actually have separate audio channels for every single element, and you can always add more. With OBS and Voicemeeter, I am limited to 2. I have my microphone, and then I have my and then I have my speaker audio. And I could set stuff up with audio cables and stuff like that, but that would be very complicated and might require me to have to pay for additional programs. The issue is that I can't separate things by program. I have to separate them. I can't make additional channels if I want. I have to work with what I'm given. Cookie Cola? No!
Jesus. Oh, there we go. First one of the day.
What?
Does spider have puss?
That's why I was saying no. I'd be a little bit surprised if Fox News was a patron.
Like, as a whole? Like the entirety?
That's what somebody's suggesting.
Eight legs.
7 vaginas.
7 vaginas.
Okay, thanks, Grimsby. Maybe more. I've heard this song too many times. This music. My favorite JoJo stand is the one that turns people into dinosaurs. That's literally all I know. I don't know anything about JoJo. I just know that one of the villains can turn people into dinosaurs, and I'm just reminded of that one X-Men comic. With a brain like that, you could be curing cancer. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Got her apple bottom jeans, jeans boots with the jeans, and the whole club looking at jeans. Get the jeans. Shoulda got jeans. You know, I've kind of grown a little bit fond of giving Cecil slightly more realistic twintails. Like ones that aren't like super poofy. Feel a little bit more natural. I think it's cute.
Talking about JoJo in the chat, and it makes me really wonder why are most of the characters named after bands and songs?
It's not the characters that are named after that, it's their stands that are.
Can you explain this for me?
I think the reason is largely just a meta reason, because I think the artist just really likes American rock music. I think that's literally it. Thank you, Michael. I will not stop unless I'm dead, or if I break my hands. That would suck. Make sure you take care of your bodies, by the way, guys. Your hand starts hurting while you're drawn, take a break. Don't try to force it. I made that mistake once, And that was really bad. It kinda sucked. Oh right, I should open up stream labels. It'll update those things. Orient list, Google right. See, I called it. The creator of JoJo is a very huge fan of Western music.
JoJo is a very huge fan of Western music. Okay.
I called it!
Good explanation.
So apparently, that actually reminds me of something. Yoko Taro, when they were designing characters and stuff for Nier Automata, when they got to 2B's design, he looked at it and he said, I want that ass to be significantly more detailed as you can possibly make it. And so now 2B's ass has more polygons in it than the entirety of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yoko Taro is a fucking legend. Time for more Toho music. And her head a little bit. I always do this. I mean, she does have a fairly proportionally big head. But if it's too big, she looks too young. And she's just tiny as all. Not young. She's like 20s. And is a serial murderer. Oh, music's so good. Thank you, Jor. Yes, you cannot escape Courtney. She is everywhere. I really should make like a potion brush, so that way I can just rapidly make potions and stuff. I'm going into battle, and I require only your strongest potions. Let's see, Brendan, you missed me talking about... What were we talking about, actually? I completely forgot.
Hey Zed, is your mic supposed to be muted in Discord?
No, it's not. God damn it, why was that muted?
I don't know. I was a little worried because I didn't hear anything from you.
There's noise that propped up, and so I had to mute my mic really quick, and I guess I forgot to just unmute it.
Oopsie.
Alright, foreground, where's ocean ground? And now cauldron ground. Fuck yeah.
Woohoo!
Big ol' pot.
Yo, motherfucker, listen up to me whenever I go to the Renaissance Fair. Hold on, let me start over. Okay. Yo,
What do you think of the Yukari memes that are usually involved with the Toho related stuff? Can you clarify a little bit further? I don't know, because I would imagine that there's several, and I know none of them.
Next to the jousting area. Hey, yo-yo. Just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Hey, yo-yo. Just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Yo, everybody, here's my story. I really like cake, and my name's Rory. It's my favorite pastry. I sometimes eat it hastily.
Oh, that was a nice rhyme.
Oh, thanks, man. Every time I go to the store, I eat it and I eat some more. Yo, listen up to me. Every day I have to go pee and I eject myself from the grump room. Cause I got to go poo-poo. Boom, boom. Out my butt. What? Out his butt, y'all!
I actually do have this brush, which allows me to make books. Those books. How many books? I'll use that for
CSP is amazing.
I don't want to actually design a quick potion brush, just in the same style as these books, which I actually got these from a brush pack that I bought. The PP Arc, or the PP brush pack. I can't remember the full name. Fuck. I paid for it though, because it was a good brush pack.
It's the PP pack.
The PP pack. What are we for? Are we 4 years old?
Yes. I ate a Lunchable today. I'm a toddler.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up. I really love symmetry rulers. They're just fun to play with.
I should use it more often.
I almost use them too much and they become kind of like a crutch for me sometimes. That's no good.
I mean, it's a tool that is available at your disposal. You should use it.
Let's see, what other kind of can I make?
A circle one. One that's like a circle, but with like a long nose on top.
One of the drip beakers.
Neat.
I really should face my monitor a little bit more straight on, so that way I stop drawing lines crooked. It'll be kind of like at a 45-degree angle. It just makes things come out. Fuck.
I totally understand. Sometimes my tablet gets a little crooked, and I'm just like, whoops.
Why can't I draw straight?
My line's looking correct, and then I look down and my tablet is like sideways. Well, not like all the way sideways, just kind of like tilted.
I think what I'll do for this is I'll make a bunch of potion bottles that are empty, and I'll make a version of them that are not empty.
That'll be nice.
Let's see, what else? Thinking of just symmetric ones at the moment.
One that's just a circle.
Oh boy, another Japanese title. You know what that means. It's more fucking Toho music. Why? Fuck you, that's why.
Oh, I'm not complaining. Excuse me.
Are you?
I'm fine, it was a hiccup. Ooh. You ever like lean on your elbow and then your elbow like buckles and then you lose your balance?
Yeah, every now and then. I try to avoid leaning on my elbow. You know, I am really getting sick and tired of... CSP changed something recently with how their tablet reads data. And so as a result, I've been getting kind of like weird tapering at the ends of my brushes that I had used, that I had tweaked and gotten perfect. I really hope this hasn't wound up being a waste of time. Otherwise, I'll have lost time. And it won't be a good time. It'll be a bad time. Sans Undertale.
Do and all that.
Do-do-do-do.
I just remembered the version of Megalovania where it sounds like a circus.
I know.
It's just like
So, I want some D&D story stuff.
story time.
One game that I'm currently in, both of these are 5e games. We're basically trapped in the Feywild, and whenever we eat food in the Feywild, we suffer a magical effect. So far, I've become the guinea pig for such things. Because I have, while everybody else accumulated between 0 and 1, I managed to accumulate 3 in the first day. So my character managed to... The following things managed to happen. Her eyes turned into goat eyes. She became magically sensitive, so any magic attack she suffers, including healing, is doubled. And then she also shrunk down to shorter than a goblin. So she went from being like 5'4" to 2'9". Proportionally, everything is identical. She's just tiny now. And now, recently, we're in the middle of a dungeon and we're out of water. So, lo and behold, one of our party members decided to force me to drink some water without any consent on my part. She just stuck her hand in my mouth. And now my character has freckles. Probably the most mundane effect so far.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Oh yeah, also the freckles apparently glow in the dark.
Well, that's just a bonus.
Oh yeah, and then Gear's character wound up getting really long ears. Like, 4 times longer than any elf. Like, you know how people sometimes draw Taco?
Oh god, like those gigantic ears?
The gigantic Furbolg ears?
Like the, Warcraft ears?
Those are bigger than Warcraft ears, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, Warcraft ears are pretty big, but they're not like... They still look like elf ears, at least.
They're just like long and skinny and...
Oh, more story. In another game that I'm in, I'm playing a elf character who is a Circle of Spores druid. So she's basically all about mushrooms and stuff. Kind of cool though, because like... I actually don't think I have a funny story for this. Just a cool character is all. Oh yeah. Well, her quirkiness is she's constantly high on shrooms. nonetheless. And she loves alcohol and things like that. Alright, got the bases of these potion bottles done. So, let's do this. File. Register material, image. Bottle 1. Let's put this in its own folder. Not that. I really should just bind register material to a hotkey. Two. Three. At the moment, all I am doing is defining a brush texture to use for other things. Alright, let's see how this works. Or looks. Whatever. I remember designing that one. Looks like one of my brushes didn't get saved. Oh, that definitely did not get saved. Because it was on the wrong layer.
Oops.
God damn it. That's what I want to do. I want to delete bottle 2 because bottle 2 doesn't exist. Alright, let's see how this looks. Actually, doesn't look too bad.
Ooh.
I wonder if I can get a ribbon effect on this.
Wowie! Bottles of all shapes and sizes.
Oh boy. So I can get the repeat effect. Unfortunately, tilted them at a weird angle. Alright, now I gotta do magic here. Post correction, turn that way up. Why are they like this? Wait, I know why they're like this. If, maybe.
Three, two, one. Let's go.
Alright, that's good. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't put different gap spacing on them, so I don't think ribbon's going to be what I want to use. Yeah, I forgot to make jars. Back to the drawing board.
Throttle cause I'm burning something powerful. Fuel injection action from my femur to my collarbone. Gone in 60 seconds as I'm blasted through the danger zone. Double time and rhyming, stomping on a dime. When they wave the checkered flag, you know I'm clocking in my time. Barriers are broken through the subsonic wave. I'm all gassed up knowing that the fast lane pays. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane. All I want is the speed. I'm saying 3, 2, 1, go! Spark up the ignition. Stop here and then I'm out of here. Fastest man alive. Prepare for takeoff to the atmosphere. Cockpit neutral, drop it. Watch me burn it on the open road. Speeding round the corner. You can eat my duck. You're too damn slow. Rock and roll ignition. Snapping disposition. I'm blasting supersonic on a fuel injected mission. Carbureted intake. Fossil fueling with the turbo boost. Cross the finish line because I'm cranking more juice. Buckle up for safety cause you know about to blast off. Broken all the records tell you son you better back off. Speeding like a demon. Must be dreaming that my ass off. Fast on mental speed of sound. Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. All I want is the speed up till I find you. I'm saying 3, 2, 1, go! Black rocket afterburner. The switch and watch me zone. Iron eagle in a tailspin. Ring conductor, locomotor, riding solo, pull the brake. That's the point of no return. We're heating up the intake.
Alright, let's see here what we got. Oh, I know one thing I can do. I can change the thickness. Thickness.
Yeah.
There we go. So one of my friends was talking about something, or I was talking about something with her. She's actually the DM for the one game where I'm the guinea pig. But we hit level 4 recently. Like we had leveled up, we basically skipped level 3 entirely, and I don't know how that happened. But we basically were kind of discussing feats as players, and she piped up that there's going to basically be some special rules for feats, and thinking about it actually does kind of make sense, because like when you hit level 4, you can take an ability score increase, or you can take a feat. And the feats, turns out, are an optional rule. Like, and she's the one who pointed this out to me. I never knew this before. Like, originally feats weren't even going to be included in the game in 5e. But it does list right there that they are an optional rule to give additional variety to characters. But the idea behind it is there's going to basically be criteria in this game that you have to complete before you can access a feat. Which is interesting. And it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because we're currently in the middle of a dungeon, and so we go to sleep and then suddenly somebody wakes up and they're suddenly like, oh, I understand how to speak Abyssal now. So it kind of helps avoid situations like that. I mean, there's already enough of that from just leveling up normally. Yeah, I actually did some research after that, and actually found out that some DMs don't actually allow feats in their games, and when they do that, it disadvantages martial classes, because a lot of the feats are actually martial related for weapons and things like that, and pseudo combat maneuvers. Hello.
It's me.
Oh my god, it's Saki. You're never in here.
Yeah, I really need to be productive, and I was hoping that if I have people distracting me from my usual distractions, then I might actually do it.
Yay!
Everyone, say hi to Saki. She has joined the call.
Hello.
There's about...
Transfer some of your art energy to me so I can do it too.
Okay, there's 80 people in the stream right now. Everybody raise up your hands and give Saki your spirit energy.
But only if you can draw good. I don't want to put my tablet pen to tablet and out comes the fucking garbage.
And then it bursts into flames.
I mean, even though garbage was what usually comes out, that's fine. I was trying to say pen to paper, but I didn't really, can't do that with tablet.
We understand what you mean.
I'm also here to bother my sister more directly for messages.
Okay. I already replied, so...
Yeah, I know. I checked into the stream for a minute and I heard the WhatsApp thing in the background. And then you didn't respond, and I was like, bitch!
Beach!
Sometimes I don't hear it, okay? That's why I have the phone on my side, so it vibrates, and then I know.
How can you not hear it when the whole stream can hear it?
She's distracted.
I'm drawing.
Oh good, you can both give me your energy.
Yeah, exactly.
I need my energy.
Like,
I need my
I'm
energy.
like teetering on the edge of just playing Harvest Moon again, and I really shouldn't. I found out, I was looking it up, and A New Beginning actually is written in, like, plain text. So if you download the ROM, you can just, like, alter anything you want in the whole game. And I really am waiting for someone to just make a game mod for it. I would do it myself, but I don't know how to, like, recompile a mod after you edit it. I mean, I guess I could learn, but learning's for losers.
Have you guys seen the mascot for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics?
No.
It's kawaii as fuck, isn't it?
They're really cute, but also kind of weird.
So just like regular Japanese mascots.
Yeah, look at these.
I know, everybody watch out. I'm drawing her boobs. Everybody turn away. Oh no, demonetized. Oh no. Oh no.
Why do you think they're weird?
It's the checkerboard face is kind of weird, but
They look furry.
Furry is in texture, or furry is in
Like furry
furries?
furry.
like furries, probably. They were the winners of a contest.
They look like Digimon.
I mean, what do you think Digimon look like? Furries.
I mean, yeah,
I think they're cute.
they're cute.
They're cute. Can't wait to see them in Mario and Sonic in the 2020 Olympics.
I wish I could go. I mean, I'm not really that interested in sports, but something about the Olympics just makes it, like, fun.
Also, today I learned that the reason there wasn't a Mario and Sonic at the 2018 Winter Games is because Nintendo didn't have the rights to make a game for that specific Olympics.
Why?
I don't know. Microsoft nabbed it first.
Damn you, Microsoft.
So now we have. There's like 4 Olympic games coming out by Nintendo. And 3 of them are Mario and Sonic.
Okay, now I get to message somebody I haven't talked to in a month about a commission. Yay!
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Why am I like this?
It's called the anxiety.
It's called the fucking I hate my job, and so when I get home I don't want to draw anything. Which I was like, oh, spring break is gonna be great. I'm gonna get so much done. And then I slept for 3 days, had a panic attack for 2 days, played the Simpsons game for 4 days. Wait, that's more than a week. You know what I mean?
You did those things not in that order.
Yeah. No, I played Simpsons game all weekend long, and I was gonna finish 100%ing it, but I got frustrated and stopped. And then got chocolate.
Chocolate's good.
And I saw my best friend.
Was it me?
Yeah, it was you. I saw your doppelganger. By the way, you did
No. The doppelganger was created by me.
Oh.
It was made so I could die. My soul will just transport itself to the new body.
Man, that sounds like fun.
Until then, it's just a replicant.
I want to die.
Don't pay him any mind if you become sentient.
Oh god. Giving this person like 15 minutes to reply, and then I'm just gonna draw something else. I haven't done my coding lesson in like 2 weeks. Haven't studied Japanese in 2 weeks. I've done nothing recently. I feel so bad about it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop doing nothing?
Exactly.
I don't know if I can.
You gotta.
Well, on Monday, I'll find out if I have a new job, so that's fun.
From the
Although,
job fair.
no, from going back to Busch Gardens. I don't know if you saw me posting about it in the hold.
I remember you posting about it a while ago. So you finally went through with that?
It was like the other day.
No, I mean like a long time ago. You talked about like how you kind of wanted to go back to Busch Gardens, so you're gonna see about.
I had always wanted to go back because I liked it there. The only reason I quit was because they weren't paying me enough to warrant the drive. So it's like a 45-minute drive. And I worked there in like February, which was the slow season, and so I was only working like 2 and 3 days a week. And I was like, I either need more hours or I gotta quit because I'm not making enough here to warrant like the gas I'm spending to come over here. But they sent me an email the other day where they were like, we want you back for summer. And I was like, well, I do need a summer job anyway. All right.
Do you live closer now?
No.
Oh.
But, I mean, because it's the summer, I assume I'll be getting a lot more hours to warrant actually making the drive.
But it also means you'll be driving a lot more.
I mean, I did delivery driving, so I'm used to it. But I'll have a new car, so it won't be as terrifying to drive it around as my current car is. My current car is a screaming metal death trap.
Does your new car have better gas mileage?
I don't know.
Hopefully it does.
Let me check. I know my current car, the max is only like, it only fits like 7.5 gallons in the gas tank, so it doesn't last very long. But on the plus side, I can fill up my tank for like $15, so.
Yeah, but you have to fill it up a lot more. That's not really a plus.
Dang. I have to actually remember what my new car is. It's a whatever it is, it's a 1999. I remember that. I feel bad because, like, I mean, listen, I'm grateful. I got it for free, essentially, but it's kind of ugly.
Wow.
It is. It's because it's a 1999, so it's just like a rectangle, and I'm wondering if I'm wondering if I can like pretty it up once I get it. I can definitely make the inside nice. But I don't like square cars. They're so square.
Zedrin, I love your art and pivot. Any tips on drawing females? I would recommend honestly starting from reference images or life drawing, just to kind of get like a start. Like, it's not so much a matter of like style versus anatomy, it's more just a matter of, oh hey, don't be 100% horny. Be maybe like 70% horny.
I have a tip that I wish more people would follow. Draw the torso and then put boobs on it. Don't start with boobs, it will fuck you up every time.
Yep. That's another good one. That's just a single tip. I guess that also is pretty general for drawing the females.
Females are the only thing I can draw.
I think you could do guys pretty well.
I can't draw trees, I can't draw animals, just women.
Okay, I was saying you can draw men pretty well, but then I realized that it's anime men, which are basically females.
I mean, yeah.
That's not a slight against you, that's just anime men are very effeminate.
And yet it's still fucking hard to draw them because I always want to give them big booties, and I'm like, no, that's not what men look like.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Guys can have butts. They absolutely can have butts.
Yeah, but the ones I draw don't.
Are you fucking sexist?
Yes.
Oh. Well, sorry then.
Okay, let me see. Oh my god.
I'm trying to draw the mascot, but it's hard.
You know what else is hard? Concrete.
Life.
Algebra.
Algebra's not hard.
Calculus.
Okay, that's hard.
That's not hard. You want to know what's really hard? Applied linear algebra and differential equations.
I didn't even understand a single word he said.
I'm Fortnite dancing in my head.
Update, the new car in fact has worse gas mileage.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, you know, I mean, it's either this or have no job for 3 months, so I guess I'll deal with it.
Just make sure, as much as it's gonna suck, try to take longer shifts. Fewer long shifts is better, is gonna be more economically stable than many short shifts.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll definitely, because I applied for a different job this time. I did line cook instead of last time I was just a cashier. And, like, if it was dead, I would get to work and stand there and not have any customers for an hour. And then my manager would be like, do you want to go home? And I'd be like, I just got here. And he's like, yeah, but go home. So that will probably happen less in the kitchen, I assume. I'm also hoping that, like, this will suck less than previous food experience because I won't have to actually directly talk to customers. I'll just make the food and zone out, I guess.
At the very least, you're not working in a Publix deli where you had to make food and talk to customers.
I mean, you know I did that before, right?
Worked at Subway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My wisdom still applies. You're not making food and talking to people at the same time.
That is very true. I won't have a man accuse me of hating him just for giving him a dirty quarter.
I've actually had that exact same experience.
Yeah.
Back
I
when
told you this story, Nessun, like 4 times. There was this dude, and he was being real picky. The whole sandwich. He was like, "It needs more meat than that." And I'm like, "Sir, I'm going according to the recipe. This is the amount of meat." And he just kept bitching like the whole time. And finally, when I was checking him out, I handed him just like a handful of change randomly from the register. And he looks at a quarter that's kind of dirty, and he looks back up at me and he goes, "Do you hate me?" And I'm like, "No, no, what? Help!"
Sir, it's just money. Please leave.
So yeah, no, at least there's not that.
Did you hate me? Yes, but I'm not gonna say that to your face.
I mean, yes, I do, but it's not related to this. Also, speaking as someone who worked at Subway, like, I take personal offense to that time that Aaron, like, ranted about going to Subway, because he doesn't know what it's like, okay? And it irritates me. Because, like, he complains about how they put too many vegetables, and it's like, listen, we do that because 90% of the customers we have, if you put on the, like, amount of vegetables you're supposed to get, they bitch about it. They're like, I need more than that. So you just get into the habit where you just, like, flood it with vegetables so you don't even have to hear it at all. And then he complains about them, like, re-asking you what kind of sandwich you wanted, and it's like, because half the time, people come in and they say everything they want all at once, and it's like, I forget, I've got stuff to do, so when you come up to me and you're like, I want a foot-long tuna on wheat, I have to be like, okay, grab the bread, what kind of meat did you want again? Because, like, my brain is just focused on grabbing the bread, like, let us live!
See, whenever I would...
I have to do that at Publix, too. I have to ask people questions multiple times, just because, like, we have to deal with a lot of people, all day, so things just kind of, like, merge together.
Yeah, especially, like I said, they tell you the kind of bread, and so your first thought is grab the bread, and so in your head you're just saying foot-long wheat, and then you grab it, and then you've forgotten what kind of meat they said, because you were focused on grabbing the bread.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, when I was making sandwiches at Publix, the one thing that I hated the most was when people started, like, listing off everything and anything that they want on their sandwich when I haven't even grabbed any ingredients yet.
My approach whenever I would order at Subway and stuff was always, like, instead of starting with, like, what the sandwich is, I just start with, okay, I'll have I just literally just start with the bread, like, okay, I'll get a 6-inch honey oat. And then I'll just go step by step, so that way they don't have to panic.
We appreciate it.
You're a good person.
I work to
There
the...
was also, like, what, I'm sorry, I'll let you finish in a second, but, like, there's one thing that always pissed me off at my Subway, is we had a regular customer who was deaf, and, like, I understand that. I understand I have to make special, like accommodations for this guy, but he was a regular. Like, he came in 4 times a week at least, and he would always, like, point at what he wanted, and then we would always have this, like, debate of, like, what are you pointing at? I can't quite tell. And it's like, if you know you're gonna have that issue, and you know you're gonna go to Subway on a regular basis, why would you not just write down what you want and then hand it to me so we cannot have this problem every time you come in? My God.
The deaf person that I had to, like, make sandwiches for a lot at my store at least wrote down what he wanted.
Yeah, because you know ahead of time, I am not going to be able to communicate with these people. I need to do something to alleviate that instead of reaching over the sneeze guard and putting your finger in my bell peppers.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, we would work together. I would just, like, he would, like, point at something, and then I'd point and go, is this it? And then he'd, like, move his hand and be, like, left or right. And then I'd go, is this it? And then he nods. So...
You had a system.
Yeah. Do you want this? Do you want this? What are this? Is that it? Okay, cool. You gotta work together. Humans, we communicate.
That's how it is on this goddamn bitch of an earth.
But it didn't used to do this, but now anytime I click on Discord with my tablet, it brings up the, like, handwriting recognition, and I don't know how to make it stop.
Oh, I know how to fix that.
Please do.
Okay, so...
This didn't used to do this. This has been, like, a past month thing, and I don't know why.
Have you gone to settings and have you just searched, pen and gone to the first option? Because I did something to turn off handwriting.
I've turned off a couple things, but it hasn't seemed to, like, do anything. I turned off... Oh no, that's a different thing.
In the bottom right-hand corner of the window as well, there should be something that's like Windows Ink, or like a pen icon. If you right-click it, you might be able to turn it off from there.
No. I can open.
I'm just gonna screen cap you.
Settings.
I'm gonna screen cap you my Windows Pen and Ink settings, and you can just try to copy them.
Okay.
That's everything I have for this.
I dream of electric sheep and all my responses stay the same. They're just zeros and ones. I can't have fun and I'm the only one to play.
What voice acting have I done? I have done a lot of stuff for Gaster, actually.
You say the answer. Talk, I wanna be sane one more time.
And Sam's underwear.
Yeah, he's at beside Sans. I've also done Shadow for Courtney a few times. Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Huh? Oh, it worked! Yay!
Aren't I the greatest?
You're alright.
I'm the coolest.
Why does Shadow say I'm the coolest when he gets hit?
I think out of all of us, you're the only one who could like answer that.
Yeah, she's got a point.
I mean, probably, but I need to do some extensive research.
Okay, it's time to make art.
Yay!
Do it!
Ugh.
Make the art!
If I do this, can I play a game afterward?
Only you can answer that.
No, I need permission or else I'll play it now.
Do
No.
your homework or your commissions, and then you can play video games.
Yeah.
You need to work for minimum 3 hours before you can give yourself a video game reward.
What?
Hey.
3 hours?
That's the length of my stream.
That's like 2 more than 1 hour.
Yes. Good job. You know basic arithmetic. 3 hours is how long I stream for. I've only been going for 1 so far.
Another thing I was gonna try to do over this break was plan streaming too, and guess who didn't do that?
You did
Not, I did not.
not.
Thanks. I guess I should just like do it, but I don't like doing things without a specific plan and schedule and a spreadsheet.
And Ash Corp's music is indeed very, very, very good.
Did you see in the hold the other night when I mixed up Ken Ashcorp and the fucking Bear Man?
Oh my fucking god. How would you even do that? Literally when he was going by Forever Pandering and stuff, he literally had a video completely, like, ripping Andrew Dobson to shreds.
I don't know, I guess I just hear like an unfamiliar name in my head and I go like, which person does this name belong to? And then my brain does like a roulette wheel of people and picks one.
Ah yes, Inflation Bear.
That's why I was freaked out because somebody linked Absolute Territory and I was like, tell me he didn't do this.
That wasn't fair 'cause I didn't know it would be too hard. It was almost motherfucking perfect. Just hit it as hard as you can. This is practice for when you're decapitating humans. Decapitating humans. No one will be alive to see it. Full blast again. My God, they'll kill us all. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects their Join the resistance.
Sticking backwards. Sometimes I have to look at my own hands and remember which way they go.
The thing that I've always remembered is that the thumbs always will want to point towards the torso, unless you're twisting them in very unique, like very rough positions. Like showing the back of your hand, that's not a common position, but most of the time they will point towards the, they'll be on the side of their body.
Yeah.
It's a little,
Sometimes I just forget that.
little mnemonic, so you don't forget.
I need my iPod, but it's all the way over there.
The question, have people finally stopped doing the whole fucking stupid subscribe to PewDiePie thing?
No.
Motherfucker.
Speaking as someone who spends all of their days with teenagers, no. It was even written on the bathroom wall when I went pee, so...
I have one friend who works as a janitor at a school, and they have to constantly fucking clean up after that. Like, a bunch of kids are basically just printing off that goddamn meme and just posting it all over the wall, and then he has to clean it up every single day and throw it all away.
Honestly, for being the, like, current generation, kids are really fucking behind the time with memes. Like, kids are still just learning about Momo.
Yeah.
Which blows my mind, because I'm like, this was a thing, like, 2 months ago. How are you just now talking about it?
It is a little bit weird that, like, the older generation, or the newer generations aren't as savvy. Because, like, Because, like, normally you'd expect the exact opposite. Normally you'd expect the exact opposite thing. You'd see, like, millennials and stuff nowadays being like, I don't get these newfangled memes and stuff. They're too different from me. Back in my day, we had Can I Has cheeseburger and shit. And it's like, now the millennials still kind of are ones starting things.
Maybe they're still at like the age where their parents are kind of metering their usage, potentially. I don't know. I was literally I was at a high school like a month ago, and I was doing PE, and I was just kind of sitting on the sidelines, and I just hear a girl go, "Have you heard of this Momo shit?" And I'm like, "What? What?"
Whiplash.
I made the Tim Allen noise.
What? Speaking of Tim Allen.
Oh my god! Now that I've started watching free cable again, Home Improvement is on a lot, so that's weird.
Speaking of Tim Allen, he said something really racist recently.
No.
Oh, no!
He's saying he should be allowed to say the N-word.
But I like Tim Allen.
He's bitching about not being it. He's bitching over the general whole political correctness. Honestly, just kind of reading his arguments and his quotes was a little bit. I got secondhand embarrassment for it, and I don't even like him.
I liked him.
Well, not everybody is you, Saki.
I didn't know a lot about him either. I just kind of liked him as a general figure. But now I'm sad. I'm disappointed.
We just watched a movie with Tim Allen in it
Yeah,
last
we
night.
just watched Buzz Lightyear!
Let's see, Wolf Draws. The difference between Millennial and Generation Z. Gen Z is anybody basically born after the new millennium started, as well as 1999. So 1999 and later is Gen Z. Millennial goes all the way up until like 1998, I think. There's also a little bit of overlap in generations, like somebody can be both part of a millennial generation and Generation X. I'm not 100% sure when that is possible or if there's a cutoff for that.
Are we gonna just go through like the alphabet now?
Well, we're starting at Z, so that's going to be a little difficult.
Why are we named, or where do these generation names come from?
Well, we know where boomers came from, and we know where millennials came from, which is why I don't understand why we switched to Gen Z and Gen X and fucking what, next Gen W?
Didn't Gen X come before millennials?
No. Gen X is...
I thought Gen X was like in between boomers and millennials.
Nah, I think that's called the Lost Generation, actually.
Who makes these names up?
I don't
Where did
fucking
they
know.
go? Why are they lost? Can we find them?
Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from?
Generation Cotton Eye Joe.
Amen.
Generation Joe.
I mean, that would have been 80s.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe.
Hey, you want to hear something stupid but kind of predictable?
Sure.
The first time I ever heard Cotton Eye Joe was in a Kingdom Hearts AMV.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Back in like 2007.
Saki, I'm revoking your internet license.
No!
I don't even know where I heard Cotton Eye Joe the first time.
I heard it in that AMV, and then like a month later, they played it during one of our school events, and we were supposed to line dance to it, except none of us knew how to line dance, so...
Events were weird.
I might have heard it at some kind of school dance in in middle school, maybe. And then like, at my summer camp, there was a day where we learned how to line dance, and it wasn't Cotton Eye Joe that they played, it was like another song by the same band. But I can't remember what it was.
For this is very hard for me to focus on.
I'll do research. See. Cotton Eye Joe. Rednecks. Wow. Rednecks.
Okay, I gotta go to the car to get my fucking iPod cable. Hang on.
I mean, you can get in a relationship in high school, just understand that it's not going to last. If anything, your relationship in high school should just be friendship, for the most part.
Friends.
Friend is a friend till the very end, that's forever.
And a day. Also, I found the song that we used in the line dance lesson. I'll wait until my sister gets back, so she can hear the rest of the story.
You know, one thing I really hate about drawing Cecil? How many fucking legs? Why do I do this to myself? And not only are there so many legs, there are 8 legs and 2 pedipalps because I'm doing a hyper-accurate rendition or whatever. I could just cheese it and just give her like 6 legs and 2 pedipalps, or even just 6 legs and no pedipalps. But no, I don't do that because I'm not smart.
I gotta show off my smarty. I gotta show off that I know how to draw a real spider.
It's been so long since I've been in my car that it smells different in there.
Right?
Like, I literally haven't left my home in 4 days.
When's the last time I left my house? When I went grocery shopping. Which was Monday? Jesus. I mean, I've walked outside multiple times, so does that count? Does that count as leaving my house if I just go for a walk?
How far do you walk?
Down to the, like, to where the gates are, and back again.
It's like you're trapped. It's like you're a hamster.
I'm just a rat in a cage.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage.
Oh yeah, I found the song that we used for the line dance lesson at the summer camp. It's called Old Pop in an Oak. I don't know what it means.
I learned how to line dance a singular time because my redneck ass friend taught me and then I immediately forgot.
It's like step, step, step. You step to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, clap. Step to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, clap. Step backwards 4.
Bring it back, yo.
And then you kick your leg a couple times, and then you scoot your heel back, and then you turn, and then you repeat the cycle.
Man, white people are so good at inventing dances.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like in other cultures have got their intricate, beautiful dances of love, and we're like, well, we're just gonna walk in a line and clap a couple times.
It's because white people don't know how to dance, so we have to teach ourselves like something so simple that we can remember.
So simple that a white person could do it.
Exactly. So easy a white person can do it. The most intricate part about the line dance is scooting the back of your heel as you turn to do the next part of the line dance, which is just repeating the same thing. Wow, I'm really dropped into kind of a southern drawl right now. I don't know. God damn Florida.
Here we go. More Toho music.
The Tohos. Ready for the Tohos?
I don't hear a thing.
Okay, the reason why you guys don't hear a thing is because my fucking AC is on and it is causing my microphone to activate, which in turn is causing my microphone, or which is in turn causing a noise gate. God fucking damn
I
it.
just don't have the stream open so I can hear the music at all.
And I have it muted.
I hate how loud my AC is.
I can't hear it through Discord.
Yeah, you can't, but it still is causing my mic to activate in OBS.
Fix it.
I'll fix you.
Please do.
I will try.
I have a lot of issues that need to be worked on.
When you try your best, it don't succeed. When you get what you want, not what you need.
Shut up.
No.
Okay. Oh, that's right, I haven't re-downloaded iTunes.
Oops.
I mean, not that I want it, but I have to have it. Oh, when I was at the store, I bought fancy Jello, and I'm making it, and I'm gonna have it later.
What kind of fancy Jello?
It's Sonic Jello.
What?
Not like the hedgehog like the restaurant.
What? That's even
Yeah.
cooler.
They have a Jello of their ocean water slushy.
That's
It's basically like
so
pina
cool.
colada and lime.
That's neat. I want
Yeah. Sucks.
Oh.
Come get some. Drive an hour just to get Jello and then leave again.
Alright, Cecil is done. Now to draw the environment.
Ew, background.
Lately I've been thinking more and more about the possibility of making a webcomic, but I'm just not confident in my ability to actually produce art.
You know, that's not your ability to produce art when it comes to webcomics. It's your ability.
My ability to actually draw the art in a consistent and timely manner. especially if it involves. I mean, it takes me like a month just to do a single commission of one person, so.
That is something that you would need to work on.
I have such little self-restraint.
Do you have self-restraint issues, or is that just what you tell yourself?
Oh my god, am I procrastinating? Mostly because like all of the really big webcomics are in color, and that would be even harder. And
why would you need to be in color?
Because they all are.
Not.
What
Vast
about,
majority.
what about Scoob and Shag?
I don't know what that is.
It's awesome! You should read it.
Vast majority of webcomics are not in color. Just because you see a lot of really big ones that are, doesn't mean that all of them are. And usually the ones that...
The big ones are.
Yeah, because they usually have multiple people... You usually have multiple people working on them. The big ones usually have multiple people working on them as well.
Yours is in color.
Yeah, mine's in color because I have a my entire focus when it came to art has been to figure out how to get fast. So that's why I'm in color, because I can actually work quickly.
Go apps. Go faster.
Too fast, slow down, please.
Moving at speed of sound.
Make tracks.
Fastest hedgehog go run.
Cause of the situation, stalking in your location.
On without any explanation.
You guys okay?
Relaxation.
Don't think.
Just think. Just gaga.
You guys okay?
No.
Now, Sean, were you there? I can't remember if you were there or if it was just me and Eric and Ginger. That time we went to Wet n Wild, and I was climbing up the ramp to the big slide, and for motivation, I was singing that song.
I remember you telling me this, because
As I was, like, struggling up the ramp. Because I'm very out of shape.
I remember this.
I miss Wet n Wild.
I remember you. Yeah. I miss Wet n Wild so much. I'm gonna miss the disco. That was my favorite slide.
Mine was the brain surge. I'm glad I got to go on the Bombay one last time, even if it made me wish I was dead.
I thought it was called the Brainwasher.
Is it?
I think
Oh
so.
my god, I'm thinking of the fucking Nickelodeon game show.
Yes, you are. It was called the Brainwasher because I remember when we went on the Brainwasher, and when we were climbing up the stairs, they were playing music based on like washing. Like they played "I'm gonna wash Black Man right out of my hair."
Wow.
Then send it on.
Yeah. Movie Shark Tale.
No.
Yes,
did that movie-
and I hate it. Because DreamWorks wanted to copy Pixar, and they had Will Smith, so they made a Will Smith fish movie.
I remember it, I've just blocked it from my mind. I actually saw an interesting dissertation about why it's so much worse than the other DreamWorks movies, if you're interested in that.
I think, is it the one by Big Joel?
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's good.
Big Joel is smart. Well, I just added The Boys of Summer to my iPod. And that is its name.
The Boys of Summer, God.
That's its name, not The Poison Sun.
Yeah.
They mumble a lot.
It's Boys of summer.
You're a boy of summer.
I don't think she's a boy.
She is
Just
in
a
the
guess.
summer.
Courtney, is there something that you haven't been telling me?
I moonlight as a boy in the summer.
Specifically. Yeah, in the summer she like rides bikes and uses a pocket comb.
And I like stand up to pee. You know,
Oh.
boy thing.
I like how you're like, okay, what's a thing boys do? And the first thing that came to mind was just peeing.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
you're not wrong.
it's not something we think about.
Yeah, there's other things I think about when I think about stereotypical male activities. Like, they don't pee
Well,
for
like
fun.
The things that you listed are things that girls can do as well, so I needed something more distinct.
Yeah, you know, I open jars for women and...
You know, one of the most boy things you can do? Build a shed.
Oh, true.
Oh my god.
Grill with propane.
And propane accessories?
Yes.
Hate drawing Cecil's legs. Do I torture myself like this?
I thought you had to draw the background now.
Did, and then I found errors.
But I'm
Such is suffering. Why they call it painting. And Ned's declassified joke for those of you too young to get it.
I remember that joke.
Okay. I have water, I have music, it's time to actually fucking draw.
Oh yeah, it's gamer time.
No, it's not, I have to wait for that.
Nah, it's rewind time.
Yes, man.
Use you. Ew.
What'd you do?
Die?
No.
Alright, then shut up.
Threatening your Saki.
Have you heard us talk, like, ever? I threaten her life on a daily basis.
You have a permit for that.
That's fine.
You have a threatening license?
Yes.
Should have been license.
License?
I have a license to kill as well.
You'll know you can't afford one of those, Saki.
Oh, wow!
Ow! Mean!
Mean but fair.
Okay, alright, this is turning out okay. Oops.
Oh, Saki, one thing that I was discussing earlier, kind of interesting. D&D related. You know how you take feats all the time? You specifically?
Yes.
I found out that feats are actually an optional rule.
Oh.
5e actually was originally built to not have feats at all.
Oh no.
Well, why?
Mainly for the balance of the game. The thing with feats as well is, like, I was actually discussing this with another friend, and actually it made a lot of sense. Sometimes, thematically, implementation of feats is really kind of dumb. Like, for instance, you're in the middle of the Feywild, and you hit level 4. Instead, you're currently lost in the forest. Instead of taking the ability score increase, you decide to take Linguistic. You wake up one day, suddenly, I know how to speak Abyssal.
At least in our Sunday campaign, he makes us, like,
Meet criteria.
incorporate it kind of into the story. Like, not just when we take feats, but when we change anything, because, like, when we level up, we're allowed to, like, swap out one spell for another. And a couple levels ago, I swapped out one I never used for a healing word, and the explanation was that because of the session just before that, we all almost fucking died. And I was like, because we all almost fucking died and we don't have a healer, I learned a healing spell. I studied it, and now I know it.
You know, regardless of whether or not you have a healer, a bard should always have healing word, either way. And I don't know why bards frequently decide not to take it. Because I ran it.
We did have a healer when we started, so I just kind of left it to him, and then we pissed him off and he abandoned us.
Was he an NPC?
You know, he was controlled by the DM.
So he was an NPC.
I'm sure.
So you did not have a healer.
Well, he was on the team and he healed us, so we had a healer, in a sense. Someone was able to keep us alive. And then my fucking teammates pissed him off, and he was like, you guys are babies, I don't want to be part of this team anymore, and he fucking left.
I will be right back.
I'm actually in the game run by Spencer at the moment. And we don't have a healer, or we have 2 druids, but I'm Circle of Spores, another one is Circle of the Moon, so I am a DPS, he is a tank. And we also have a bard, who doesn't really have a defined role yet. The bard only just now got Healing Word. After leveling up, they swapped out a spell.
Yeah, me.
And it's like, he should have had that from the start.
Yeah, I've never played a bard before, so I didn't think about it, but... Well, this is the only... At the point when I set up Saki for the bard, I had only played one other campaign before, so I didn't know a lot about anything.
Healing Word is nice just because it can kind of substitute and allow pretty much any combat class, as long as they are a spellcaster, to still do some healing on the side.
I really wish I could figure out why my computer likes to fucking have menu options stay on the screen as ghosts.
There is something you can do.
It's very fucking annoying.
I think I know. There's some customization features in the control panel. You have to go to the control panel, not settings. And you can basically disable some visual effects. It's an error due to some visual effect that you have enabled. On by default, by the way. It's not like you.
Why does everything suck all the time? I don't see anything in the appearance section that's...
It's not gonna be like that. It's actually gonna look like, if you're in the, it actually has its own little drop down thing.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle.
And it's been so long since I actually accessed it. It's not in appearance though, is the thing.
Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath, first test.
Might actually be turn Windows features on and off. Actually, I don't think it's more for. But it's basically the same thing that causes the little animation mouse over a like a window that causes it to like slowly slide up rather than just popping up immediately. Little transitions.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, it gets to a point where if I've had my laptop on for a couple days, anytime I hover over anything, it stays there, and I have to do Control-Alt-Delete to bring up the full screen color, and then close that, and it'll reset everything. And I don't know why.
Right.
I have Chinese food!
Hooray!
Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the
Right, time to color this.
Hooray!
I want everything very dim. Oh, guys, I am putting hearts in her eye.
You fiend.
Only perverts do that.
Desexualize Hard Eyes 2019.
Yes, I agree.
And these aren't sexual at all. They're just little heart-shaped reflections.
One time I was experimenting with my art style and I was trying to do these little like chibi things where the quirk was that they had different eye shapes based on their personality, and the one that wasn't me had star eyes, and the one that definitely wasn't you, Ned-chan, had heart eyes. And then I did another one that had like, I was trying to do like lightning bolt eyes, it didn't really work so well. But I was trying.
Adjustment layer. Picardo's not bad because it doesn't restrictions on can't stream. The problem with Picardo is just it's a smaller streaming community. Not really detriment. Thank you, Jackknife. Needed $500 or 500 yen to super chat.
500 yen.
Wow, yen! We got weed money.
You know, I love Design Doll. It has helped me immensely in my art, but if there's one thing that's annoying about it, it's that the models always have like permanently arched backs and there's like nothing you can do about it. Trying to make somebody kind of with a rounded back kind of slouched over, but it just looks like they're sinking into their own abdomen.
So, you guys, when you design an OC, which your OC that you just go, this is my daughter, son. I must protect them with my life.
All of them?
Just the nice ones.
Yeah. I mean,
have
even
a total of 3 OCs that are nice people.
One of them will. I don't feel like one of them should be Will.
Will's not my OC.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Courtney.
No, I said my OCs. I have like 3 that are good people, debatably. Those are the ones I would protect. Everyone else should probably die for the sake of all of us. Oh, good news. I'm probably making new OCs too.
Oh.
Maybe. Because I came up with an idea for a story. Not that I ever actually write anything down, so don't worry, but we'll see.
oh, okay. Hmm.
Play some Sonic. Like music's pretty good.
Hurrah! Which Sonic music?
It's something from Aquatic Bass.
Ah, that's a good one. I mean, all the music from 06 is good. It's like the one good thing about that game was that the soundtrack was amazing.
Dad, is this what you meant about giving men luscious asses?
Oh god, what is it?
Yes, perfect. That's a solid snake. That's a solid snake ready. A solid snake capable ass right there.
That just makes me think of that one Gmod video of Heavy with the giant butt that would like the butt cheeks would move to like the beat of this song. I can never find it ever.
Colonel.
Like
Colonel. Trying to sneak around. Dummy thick. Slapping my ass cheeks, keep alerting the guards.
guys, look at this point. I drew this point.
Tagging me.
That is a cute boy.
It took me like 4 tries to draw him correctly. For some reason. The only thing missing on him is that he has the logo for the 2020 Olympics on his forehead, which is a really weird design choice, but I understand why they did it. It's just kind of weird.
I mean, it's like the people who get tattoos on their faces of advertisements so they can get paid.